All right, what's up, YouTube? I am back once again. Definitely want to answer these comments that I did receive on my last video. So we're gonna get straight into it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Yeah. Okay. So what I was asked on my comments was, Ricky from Tech Solutions says that Snapchat is a good buy. Or I think it said Ricky from Tech Solutions says that Snapchat is a actual, a good investment. But, before we go ahead and trust anybody's information, we want to do our own homework. And if we can just look back at the Market Watch article right here, Snap's cost of revenue has exceeded sales for 2 years and could grow more. So this definitely, equals a loss. So anytime your revenue is more than your profit, you're definitely losing money. So that is definitely a negative note for Snapchat. And if we, check out Snapchat's chart for the 1 year, and we see that it's rocking. It's pretty much doesn't have sustainable moves. Like I said, a new IPO will definitely have unsustainable moves until it can actually produce a profitable quarter, or we can actually see some growth, happen in the model. Let me see. I don't think it's showing. Let's see here. Not sure what's going. Not sure why it's not showing. Um. Okay, there we go. Okay, so like I said, Snapchat is definitely, it's not something that you should look towards investing into. If you want a growth story or a growth name, this is definitely not one that you want to be into simply because it has not broke even yet. And we could look at other IPOs that have, or making progress to breaking even. But for this right here, we see that sales are being exceeded by revenue for 2 years. So that lets us know that Snapchat has been losing money for 2 years, and this definitely could be a problem for years to come. So that's definitely one thing you want to look at when we start investing in new IPOs. We definitely want to make sure we're checking out their balance sheet, making sure that the company's actually profitable. Snapchat is not actually profitable, so I'm pretty sure when they do report, it's gonna be a loss, and analysts will be expecting a loss. But it depends on how bad of a loss Snapchat will have. So, like I said, Snapchat will keep trading in this 29 to maybe even go lower, break the $20 handle again, and and we might see it go back or go lower than 15, or it might go to private listing at $17. But this is the only reason it's moving like that, simply because it's losing money, and also we have not seen a profitable quarter for this company stock. So this is that's the way it's going to keep trading. So if you see it as an investment, I would definitely hold off onto it until the management can actually say that we have a growth model, and this is how we see the company in the next coming years, and this is how we're going to grow our sales and bring down the cost of revenue. So that's definitely one note that you should pay attention to. Also, Facebook is definitely trying to take them out. You see Facebook stories, and things like that. Facebook is just, they're just about trying to kill Snapchat, and that's something that you need to pay attention to. When you want to invest, you want to make sure competitors are not trying to squeeze and take some of your market share, but Facebook is actually doing that, and that's definitely a negative note for Snapchat. So let me see. Another question here was GKIT a good investment? For GKIT, Greencraft, as we see right here, definitely a penny stock. I don't like penny stocks typically because you have to chase the ones that are actually, getting volume. And we see the market cap, we see the average volume. We want to make sure that, we're looking at the RSI for different. Oh, pink. I think, I'm not sure what this is. PNKX. That might be a different stock exchange, but we want to make sure that, okay, it is a OTC. If it's a pink sheet, this is definitely, there's not many regulations for this. and it starts to get sketched after a while, simply because you need to know if you're going to be able to get in and get out like you want to. So to say, if you as easily as you bought shares, you want to be able to get out as easily as you bought them. So you want to say, okay, if I bought 5,000 shares right here, I want to get out 5,000 shares when I'm ready, instead of waiting for more buyers to come in or more volume to come in. So definitely be more careful when you're starting to trade these penny stocks. Like I said, I really don't care for them, simply because you have to follow where the volume goes. And if you aren't where the volume is, that's typically how you become a backholder and how you will always lose money. So, like I said, when it comes to penny stock, you want to pay attention to the volume. You want to see if it's being hyped up, and you'll always want to make sure that you're putting limit orders for your buy and sell. That way, you'll be more secure, and that way you won't take any losses, and you'll just take gains, or you might be able to soften your loss depending on your risk allocation here. So definitely check those out. We want to look at volume. Volume is definitely the major key when you trade stocks. You want to be able to get in and get out. That's pretty much what volume is going to tell you. And we see volume is super low. We see this is 15 cents a share here, so volume is definitely low here. We want to see a couple million there for volume, and that's typically not what you're going to see here for this. So that's all I have for you guys. Can't think of anything else, but I hope everybody's keeping track of the news. We see that North Korea missiles exploded, and we want to make sure that we're watching out for the negative impact it might have on the market as earnings season does approach. Earnings might be less focused on now that we have more developing news overseas. So, like I said, do your homework and take care.